Going on, my ninjas? I apologize for my channel being kind of dry this weekend. I got a new job and it requires a lot of travel and whatnot. So all the anime that I normally review, like Strike the Blood, recently My Sister is Unusual, the Attack on Titan manga, all of that will be up throughout this week because I just haven't had time over the weekend to sit down and look at everything like I wanted to because, I've been gone most of the time. But anyway, on to the actual topic. Filler in anime. Is it really such a bad thing? And I'm just going to explain what filler is real quick because every time I mention filler, there's about maybe 2 or 3 comments from anime only watchers that don't know what a filler is. Now, a filler episode in anime is basically anything that's not in the manga or the manga version of whatever anime you're watching. So like in Naruto, the latest episodes that we're getting with Kakashi, these are filler because they weren't in the manga. But does that make it a bad thing? Now don't get me wrong, filler can be a bad thing when there's too much of it or when it's put in at a bad time. Like say there's some awesome stuff going on and like something is supposed to happen in the next episode that we are so hyped for, and then filler happens for like a month or 2 months. That's understandable to dislike it, but filler is necessary to any anime in my opinion. First, let me address people saying that because it's not in the manga, because it's a filler episode, that means that it is not real, it's not legit, it didn't happen. You watched it, so it fucking happened. It may not have happened in the manga, but it happened in the anime. You guys have to realize that the manga and anime are 2 different beasts. Even though the anime is an adaptation of the manga, that does not mean that it can't take its own turns here and there. And if you don't want to believe that filler actually happens, stick to the manga then. But in the anime, in the course of the anime, from beginning to end, any filler episode that happens actually happened in the anime world. There's an anime world and the manga world. So basically what we call filler is canon for the anime, but what we call filler is filler for the manga. You get what I'm saying? And some of the time, actually a lot of the time, what people don't realize is that filler is ideas that the creator or writer of the manga had themselves, but they didn't have time, or they're trying to stick to the contract or whatever. They didn't have time to put it in the manga, so they give it to the animators, and bada bing bada boom, we have filler episodes. So a lot of them are from the actual creator themselves. I'm going to be referencing Naruto a lot because we are in filler episodes right now, but this can be applied to any anime really. But the filler episodes that we are in now in Naruto, I have no problem with it. Why? Because in the manga, right after it was shown that Kakashi Shidori Ren's boobs, we wondered like what became of Kakashi after that. Did he hate himself? Did he just move on like, she's dead, I'll just go on with my life? How did he join the Anbu? What did he do when he was in the Anbu? There were a lot of questions about what Kakashi did from the time that we were shown when he killed Ren up until the time that we see him now in the current anime, or present time I should say. In my opinion, filler like this belongs in the anime. It could have been in the manga for all I care. It's great content. It's answering questions that a lot of us have wanted answered anyway. And let's get real, a lot of you filler haters out there, if the series was over with no filler, you would have been asking the same questions like what did Kakashi go through after he killed Ren? What did Yahiko, Konan, and Nagato go through? How was the original Akatsuki? There will be so many questions unanswered if we did not get these filler episodes. The problem with filler haters is they are living in the present. They're not thinking about the future when the anime is over and there are still so many questions that are unanswered. They just want to get to what they read in the next chapter in the manga. They can't wait for that to be animated, which is understandable because I can't wait for a lot of awesome things that are coming up in the Naruto manga, especially in the latest chapter. Boy, let me tell you about that. I won't because I don't want to spoil you guys. But anyway, I understand completely how you feel, guys. I totally do. But there's also people who want to know other things than just what's already been shown. And we know what's going to happen in Naruto in the manga because, we can read that at any time. But the great thing about filler episodes, some filler episodes, like I said, all of them are not great. The great thing about filler episodes is that it's introducing something to us that we've either wanted to know, that we've never seen before, or just a combination of both. So in my opinion, the recent fillers that we've been getting, the ones with Kakashi and the ones with our 3 favorite war orphans were awesome. And as a reviewer, it's more entertaining to review, in my opinion, because I have no idea what's going to happen next. Whereas if we were straight up canon, I know what will happen next because I read the manga. I'm like caught up with everything. So it's actually more fun to review and look at things that we've never seen before. Now, I will admit, the Naruto filler got out of hand last year. It was like, I believe, 2 episodes worth of manga material that we needed to get through to see the legendary Mamoru Uchiha revived via Edo Tensei. And we went on, I swear, like a 2, almost 3-month filler, marathon. Although it was still kind of, in the war and whatnot, we were all ready to see Madara. Now, that was bad timing for a filler arc to be put in there. But now, Kakashi just found out that Obito is alive still. He just found out that his former best friend is behind a lot of shit, including the death of his own sensei. So Kakashi deserves this filler, and we do too, because like I said, if the anime from this point on just followed the manga until completion, until the series was done, a lot of you guys who were complaining about filler would have wondered about what Kakashi was up to, after Eren died. I'm not trying to defend all filler, because some filler episodes do need to get the fuck out of here. But if filler episodes introduce something new, answer a question that we have been asking, ourselves since we've read it in the manga, or anything like that, it gives a backstory of an awesome character that a lot of people like, or that you yourself like. It doesn't have to be about anyone else. If you like the character and they're giving a backstory on them, then good for you. If it does anything for you and answers any questions that anyone may have asked, either Kishimoto, the animators, or anyone, if a filler episode does any of that, it is welcome in my opinion. And stop saying that filler is not legit, filler doesn't happen, because it does happen in the anime. You cannot erase it. The episode is still there. No matter how much you wish it didn't happen in the anime, the episode is still going to be there, no matter how much you hate it. If you don't like it, then read the manga. But anyways, tell me what you guys think. This has been JB the Uchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.